Hi, fellow KeyForges. This is Heli Hapoween, and we're gonna unbox some of my final Age of Ascension decks. I still have a few of them left, and as we now have Worlds Collide, I just want to unpack them all a bit faster. That's why I'm trying out this live stream, and we'll see how that goes, right? So let's have a look what we have here. I'm hoping for some, I'm hoping for some good decks. All right, we have a Sanctum this Mars deck. That's quite interesting. They are the two houses that are out of Worlds Collide, so let's see what that gives. And it's called Riddle of Ghost Stare. Riddle of Ghost Stare. That actually sounds pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna try and open up this one. I always have a lot of problems with opening these packages, but this one seems pretty easy. All right, so let's remove all of that. Okay, good. Let's have a look. So let's start out with Sanctum. Let's see what we have. Okay, we've got a we start out with an action. One stood against many. So it gives you an amber. It's a play effect. Ready and fight with friendly creature 3 times, each time against a different enemy creature, and resolve these fights one at a time. So that's quite nice. We've got Duma the Martyr, a 3-power creature. Destroyed, fully heal each other friendly creature and draw 2 cards. That's quite a nice effect. We've got Hadrod's Wall, an artifact. Each friendly flank creature gets +2 power. Also really powerful. Another artifact, Gorm of Om. So we know that one. When you sacrifice it, you can destroy an artifact. We've got free markets, so you can play it to gain 1 for each house represented among cards in play, except for Sanctum. Really nice card. It can potentially be really strong. So let's put our action cards over here, and then our artifacts here. Okay, fine. So the Grey Rider, 2-power deploy, play, fight, and reap. You may ready and fight with a neighboring creature, so that's quite nice. We've got Take Hostages, gives us an amber. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature fights. When a friendly creature fights, it captures 1. Okay, we've got a Healing Blast, also gives us an amber, fully heal a creature. If you healed 4 or more damage this way, gain 2 amber. That's also nice. A Hallowed Shield, another artifact. Action, choose a creature. For the remainder of the turn, the chosen creature cannot be dealt damage. Okay, that's fine. Nothing too fancy. And now we've got Chalet the Safeguard. Deploy and taunt for power 2 armor. Then we've got 2 Blinding Lights. Again, gives us an amber. You can choose a house, then each creature of that house. So overall, it seems like this Sanctum house is really low on creatures. While typically you would like at least some creatures, a little bit more creatures for Sanctum, I guess. But in the end, what I like about this is it has a lot of amber pips, right? So I have 5 amber pips in this house. We've got things like a Healing Blast to get 2 more. We've got a free market, so that's nice. 4 or more damage, so at least, well, we do not have 4 or more power creatures, so that's a problem, right? Yeah, so that's not really a nice synergy. But anyway, let's have a look. So that's all of it for Sanctum. Let's now look at what we have in Mars. Always interested in Mars houses. Okay, we start out with an upgrade. Killzord Mark 9001. This creature gets +2 armor and +2 power. This creature gains skirmish and fight, gain 1 chain. So that's quite heavy. So it has skirmish, but you gain a chain when you fight. So that's a bit, it's a bit tricky, a bit hard, a bit harsh. But anyway, it gives you +2 power. So maybe you could play it on one of these Sanctum creatures and do your Healing Blast, right? Effectively. We've got a Hypnotic Command, so for each friendly Mars creature, you can choose an enemy creature to capture 1 from their own side. Very interesting. A sample collection, so you can put creatures into your archive for every key your opponent has forged. A Nizic Resonator, so a 2/1 for each neighbor he has. Your opponent keys cost +2. So that's nice, right? We have some way to increase the key cost. Exterminate. Play. For each friendly Mars creature you control, you can destroy a non-Mars creature with lower power. Okay, so that's some kind of board removal. Destroy them all, destroy an artifact, a creature, and an upgrade. Interesting card. Some artifact control is always very good. Xantix Harvester. So you cannot use it while it has a non-Mars neighbor. So you want to put Mars creatures around it, and then when you reap, you gain an additional amber. So that's good. So hopefully we have some more Mars creatures. I'll put that over here. So we've got a Tixel Beam Buckler, a 4/1. Play when you play it, you can deal 2 damage to a creature, and you can move it to a flank. So that's good to disrupt your opponent's flank, right? It's battle line. Then we've got a Mother Gun. We know that one. That's an oldie but a goodie. Mars first, ready and use a friendly Mars creature, and you gain an amber. An Ixixli Fixed Finger, a 2/2, elusive. Each other Martian creature gets +1 armor. Very interesting. And then a Carbid Flotsam gives you an amber, and when there are no friendly creatures in play, you can deal 4 damage to each creature. So overall, again, a lot of actions, but this time we do not have a lot of amber pips, right? We only have 2 here. We've got only 4 creatures. The Xantix only works when I have enough creatures around it. I like the Beam Buckler. That's good. We've got some control over artifacts. We have some board removal. So overall, okay, it's fine, but it's nothing really fancy, right? I don't see synergies with Sanctum for now, but that's fine. And then we're gonna have a look at the final house, and that will be this. So we start out with another artifact, a Soul Snatcher. Each time a creature is destroyed, its owner gains 1. Right, so that's, yeah, that can be very useful, but can also be very dangerous. You really have to watch out with these types of cards. There is some potential, but yeah, you have to be careful. We've got a Tentacus, 5 power. Your opponent must pay 1 or to use an artifact. Again, quite good. A Bronze Key Imp, so it's a 2 power elusive creature. Players cannot forge their first key. Right, so that's interesting. You can put that down. Your opponent cannot forge his first key, but also you cannot forge your first key. So you have to keep that in mind. But when you're behind, that could be interesting. We've got a Yerk, so it allows you to remove cards from your hand that you don't need. We've got a Streak. So basically what he does is your opponent refills their hand to 1 less card during the draw card step. So that's really nasty, a Streak. Amber Pip, not finished with you. You can shuffle any number of creatures from your discard pile back into your deck. So that can be really useful. Then we've got a Misery Exploit. You gain 1 amber for each damaged enemy creature. A Gup, well, it's a 1 power, but when it's not on the flank, it gets +5 power and taunt. An Exhume, super powerful card. I really like that one. You can play creatures from your discard pile. It doesn't matter which house. And you can just play it as if it belonged to the active house. So Gup, I'm going to place that one here. And then here we have our action cards. Here we've got a Dust Imp, so oldie but a goodie. And a Call the Weak, you destroy the least powerful enemy creature, gives you an amber, and then a Banish, put an enemy creature into your opponent's archive. Interesting. Overall, I think nothing too special, but well, yeah, I guess it's a bit what we expect from Age of Ascension. Not really overwhelming decks, but okay, we'll test it out and see how it works. All right. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you liked the new format with the stream. This one was a planned stream, but in the future I will do actual live streams, and we'll see how that goes. So if you have any feedback, let me know in the comments, and please like and subscribe because it really helps me out. Thanks a lot, and see you next time.